God. You know, I really tried to stay calm. I really tried my hardest, but they just make it so hard to like stay calm. They really do. God bless. Thank you, Jen. And I'm gonna say one thing right now, Goth, if you're in here, you fucking weird bitch. I don't know what sort of beef you think that we all have, but it is one-sided, okay? One-sided that you and your little friends started. So there's that. There's that. Imagine throwing money at pieces of shit like those women in the box. You are throwing money at them. Embarrassing. You go over there and you act like you're a troll. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not. Oh, you blow my face up. Ooh. Exactly. And I can't get over that. I will never get over the shit with the child. Ugh. I can't. Anna, sorry for the things they were saying to you in the chat. You did not deserve any of that. Good morning, Lou. Good morning, guys. They all say, oh, she's taken herself, or she's holding herself accountable, but she continues to lie. She said, who are you taking the trash out?
Hey.
You all right?
I'm shaking. I feel like I'm going to throw up.
Well, you did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong, Anna.
I don't think I did. But
you didn't.
I've always been the type of person to feel like I have to say I'm sorry, even if I never done anything. You know, I still feel like and I don't know why, but I'm like that. I just always have been.
She tried so hard to flip that on you and make herself out to be the victim, and that's what really started to piss me off.
The chat was really stressing me out.
Yeah. They're idiots. They're idiots. That's like I said, I stand 10 toes down. Her mods are idiots. They're dumb. And, like... Oh, they're flagging me already. Whatever. I got other accounts, guys. You can just report all day long.
Sorry, Brownie. That was...
Did nothing wrong. And, Dani hasn't changed. Just last week, she fell in dramatic for a sprain. Last night, she wanted to sit with new medication and take a gummy, So there is no change. So all this discussing that she's changed and doing the same shit is a lie.
Yeah, I don't believe it. Not for a second. I don't. I don't think that a person like that, the only way they're going to be able to change is if they really get some hardcore help.
I agree 100%.
That's what she needs.
I just came up here, Brownie, because do you have plans today at all?
No.
Yeah, we need to talk.
Yeah, we need to schedule something for either today or for Monday, so we need to get together later.
Okay.
Taking the trash is my backup, Brownie. Yeah, you're fine. No, I'm proud of you that you went up there and stood your ground, and she wouldn't let me in. Everything you said was 100%. I back you up.
Thank you. I just get so tired of them like coddling her and acting like everything she does is okay, and she's bullied and she's this, she's that. But it's okay when she does it.
Yep.
I know that she wouldn't talk about the court shit with me up there, but she can during her other lives, like whatever.
And they're sitting over there coddling her right now.
I know.
Makes me
it's disgusting. Up. And the only reason why she apologized to you, Anna,
is because Brownie
brought it up. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think for 1 second she meant it. I don't think she meant it. I don't accept it. I mean, I appreciate her getting on there and putting on a show, but
Yeah.
that's all she did. That's because if she was really truly sorry, she would have told me back when it happened.
Exactly. And that's what I told her. I said, if you were truly sorry, it wouldn't
Thank you, Liz.
take me
Thank
sitting
you.
here telling you you need to apologize. You would have
I
done
mean,
that on your own.
my picture got
Oh,
put on
thank you,
Reddit. My
Liz.
picture got put on YouTube. I
It's
mean, it's
and
everywhere.
for her to do that, and her mods and all them people in her chat to sit there and back her up and coddle her, they're just as disgusting as she is.
And the nasty shit they were saying to Anna, like,
Yeah. And what the hell kind of bullying do they think that is?
right? Yep.
To
Exactly.
a victim. Whether they were joking or not. What kind of people do they think they are? To stand
Well,
up and say that kind of stuff to somebody that was severely hurt.
am I wrong? Do you think that it's right? Do you think that it's the same aspect of whenever a person faces their
Yes.
SA person? Do you think that that's in the same category? Because
I do. And those are your feelings, Anna, and your feelings are valid.
Exactly. I agree with
that's what I
Brownie.
feel like. I feel like I was facing the person that SA'd me. And it was I was shaking, like I'm still shaking, like
She took your
I'm
picture.
speechless.
She took your picture and plastered it for everybody to see. That is disgusting. That's just as bad as her grinding on a little girl.
Yeah, now that video, she can tell us all she wants to, but if that's not the way that she felt, then she should. That picture right there tells everything. That video right there, she's got some issues somewhere. She might not have acted on it, but she might think it.
And I don't care
The
if you look at that video with her grinding on that little girl. I don't care. Look at the video. Look
What she
at
was
her
doing is like when you go
face.
to a strip club and you get a private dance.
Yes.
That's what she was doing to that child.
Look at her face expressions, how happy she was to do it. How happy she was to be doing that.
And then she got pissed when her dad was telling her it was wrong.
Yes,
Right.
that's disgusting. It's freaking just make me sick, puke in the garbage, disgusting.
And the abuse and neglect she put her animals through. Like, I can't get over that. That's something I can never get over.
I don't care. I told
What?
this to
Are you talking
another.
about the video where it looks like she's punching Enzo?
Yeah.
Well, not just
I don't
that.
think for one second that she wasn't. I think that she was actually. I think she was. I think she was actually getting that kid.
Well, and then when she was trying to shave his mats off and was like, "Sit still, you piece of shit," blah, blah, blah. You know, like.
And then
I'm
for
sorry,
her
but
to
my cats are my kids.
put a big thing on last night. Oh, I'm taking Enzo to go get him shaved because I can't do it. I whatever.
I saw that comment. I'm not a mod for Stitch Lover anymore. I messaged her when I found out what she was really about. Somebody inboxed me, told me what she was really about. I messaged her. I told her to unmod me, that I was no longer going to follow her, that I heard some things that was wrong and I didn't agree with. And I told her to unmod me, and she unmodded me, I guess, because I haven't been back in there. So, I mean, stop throwing things up in my face.
Nobody's being muted. What do you mean? Why mute people instead of just answer? I don't. Who's being muted?
And I'm going to say this. What's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong. And there is another creator on this platform that I've been following that has a couple of people have been digging into her big time and exposing her. And I've told her, I've stood up on the platform and I've told everybody and told her she hit her child in the face while she was holding her grandchild, okay?
Wait, who did?
Victoria.
Oh, I don't even know who that is.
It's not Victoria. She's a piece of shit. That's another whole rabbit hole right now that villains exposing.
Guys, they just asked Anna. She just answered the question.
But I told her, you abused your children. You were a piece of shit that day. You're a piece of shit yesterday. You're a piece of shit today. Because to me,
Alex,
an animal abuser, a child abuser, or a P3DO is all in the same category for me. So you'll be a piece of shit yesterday, today, tomorrow, until the day you die to me. Plain and
hey
simple.
Brownie, can you accept Ella's follow on your backup account?
Yeah, Ella, can you comment?
She goes under, it's not Victoria. If you go to your favorite villain, you'll find her because she's all villains exposing.
Oh, yeah, Margaret.
Yeah. I believe find out that's your good friend, right?
I got you, Ella.
I absolutely adore Villain.
If I have to repeat myself, I will about the whole Hope situation. I went into that live not knowing who she was. I didn't know nothing about the woman. And she modded me. I still didn't know nothing about the woman, just what I was seeing. And then somebody messaged me and told me what type of person she is, what was going on in her home. And I messaged her. I told her to unmod me, that I couldn't support her anymore, and that was the end of it. And I'm assuming she unmodded me. I don't know. I haven't been in there. So stop saying I support somebody like that, because I don't. Because she needed a mod at the time. She was modding anybody.
Hello.
Hello.
I just have a couple things I wanted to add to the conversation, if that's okay. One, to Anna, I just want you to know that behalf of most of us, we're so sorry for what happened to you. I'm glad that Dani said what she said today, but I take that quote unquote taking accountability and apology lightly, because I feel like it was done because Brownie held her nose to the ground. That's why it was done.
Yeah.
That kind of just takes the sincerity out of it.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of people in the comments. I mean, in my opinion, there was far more support for you, Anna, but I saw too many people saying things like, well, Anna led her on, and Anna was flirting. It was serious, and she was flirting.
No.
Get out of here with that.
I was playing around. I was playing around. I was joking around, and she took it completely out of context. Now, should I have played around and joked around like that? No, that's wrong on my part. I shouldn't have been joking around and playing like that. That's just gross. But I didn't think she would take it so serious.
But
Right.
still,
But here's the thing, Anna.
It does not give her the right to take a picture of you, whether you're
Absolutely.
flirting or anything. That's just like saying, oh, you're going to take an animal abuser in front of an animal. It's okay for them to abuse it. No.
I got a question. Are those same women the ones that say because her skirt was she deserves to get raped behind the bar?
Absolutely. It's the same mentality. And so even I believe you, Anna, that you weren't being serious and it was just like playful flirting.
Yeah,
But
I wasn't being serious.
Let's pretend for just a minute you were all in and you guys had a full-on relationship. I know that that's not the truth, but I'm saying pretend that that's the case. It still doesn't warrant taking a photo of somebody
Amen.
without their permission and then sharing it with other people. There's just
Anna,
no
didn't you
defense
say
for
your
it.
phone was messing up too? Like you didn't even
I
have
had to get a whole new phone, because my screen, like when I would click it, I couldn't. My home button was messing up. There was times it would work, and there was times it didn't work.
Yeah,
And
I
was
have
sitting
had
there,
issues with my phones like that too.
and my phone would go to camera on, camera off, camera on, camera off. But the last time I looked at it, the camera was off. So I assumed that it stayed off, and I guess where I clicked it so many times, it was behind and
Yeah.
it kept going on and off, and I didn't know. I didn't know.
And
It's
again,
still
even if you knew that your camera was on, which I know that you didn't, even if you knew that your camera was on and you were allowing her to see you that way, it doesn't give her a right to take a picture. Like,
correct.
that is violating you. So I can't get behind, it's like a half-ass apology.
Yeah.
And
Unless
then
you
a ton of
actually
people
took
making
the
excuses for it, which is par for the course with that. Everybody makes excuses for her constantly. The second she kind of says, I'm sorry, everybody expects everybody else to move on, forgive her. She took accountability. That was in the past, even though it was 5 minutes ago. And it's a constant cycle of doing bad stuff and then quote unquote taking accountability. Everybody has to move on, and everybody pats her on the back and wants to put her on a throne for changing and taking accountability.
Yep.
I don't think so. And another thing about the child and the dancing stuff, why does her I've never claimed that I think she's a P3DO, but it is predator behavior. I don't care
Yep, exactly.
who
That's what I
you
was trying to
are.
tell her. I never called her a pedo. I called her a predator.
Absolutely. And to say her defense is always, I've never touched a child and I've never been to jail. That's not the qualifications for being a predator. You know how many predators there are that haven't actually physically touched somebody yet and haven't gotten caught and gone to jail?
They're just thinking it. Yep.
Come
Or
on.
how many predators there are that look at pictures online in
Yep.
That's just
I don't
that
know.
makes me sick to my stomach.
It's too much coddling. It's been that way their whole lives. I think Mimi was the start of it. She set those girls up for such failure by coddling them, making excuses, and telling them that everybody was jealous. It was such a disservice,
Well,
and I don't see it ever changing.
Did you see her reaction on her face when I mentioned I felt like I was facing my essay? Or did you see the look on her face?
Yep.
It was this smirky looking. Oh God.
Yep.
I'm still shaking, and every time I just can't. It's so. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I'm over dramatic.
No, you're not.
But
No.
I'm not going to take up a box for any longer. Sometimes I get so mad watching, and it's like, I need to say a few pieces of common sense. So
It's
that
maddening.
just to refute all the BS that her supporters say. I don't know. And I guess I just want you to know, Anna, you don't need to apologize. If there was innocent flirting, you've dealt with that with your husband. You don't owe anybody or her an apology for that. That's not what was wrong. What was wrong, and I mean really wrong, was taking the photo and sharing it. That's disgusting, and that is predator behavior.
yeah, just like she said that she was in her whatever that app is that people talk on. I've done forgot the name of it. It's something.
Facebook?
No, the other one.
Telegram?
Yeah, Telegram. Okay, why was she even? She knew that picture was in her camera roll. Why was she even sharing it to her, knowing that picture was in her camera roll? Why was she even sharing her full camera?
Because she wanted people to see it.
Exactly.
because she's disgusting.
Yep.
All right, guys, I'm going to drop. Last thing I have to say is piss off, Gabby. I cannot wait to watch your
Girl,
karma.
I'm here for it. I'm just waiting on the other one to get her karma too. Which this may be her way of getting her karma. I don't know, but
They're already living their karma. They're both miserable. Danny's 32, living under Mimi's roof, having to abide by rules. Like, it's embarrassing.
They can't even talk.
Agreed. Anyway, happy Friday, everybody. I hope you guys have a great day. And thanks for forcing that apology, Brownie. Bye, guys.
Be safe out there. I think we're all here to watch the end of the game and see, because they both deserve everything that they're getting.
yep, I agree. I agree 100%. It's just sick behavior, and to get on there and lie about being pregnant is beyond me.
Yep, because there's nothing in this world, nothing in this world
Good evening, Melissa.
that can justify what they have done.
Most definitely not.
And for Mimi to come and say that it's the chat's fault, shame on you. Shame on you. You're just as bad as the both of them.
Yep.
Well, I mean, she raised them, so I mean, they're going to act like how they were brought up, and she didn't bring them up the way that they say that she brought them up. Since they're these Bible Baptist believers,
Oh my God.
the Bible Baptist believers don't take news of somebody.
They're only a Bible believer when they are in trouble.
Yep. Aaron's the
That's
same
it.
way too.
Yep.
And that's
Yep.
not the way. That's not the way the good Lord wants it to be. You're either all in or all out. You know, you don't.
Aaron
You
said.
don't just need him when you're. You don't just go to him when you need him.
Aaron
In
said
good time
last
or
night,
bad.
well, they're going to regret not believing in God when they're being judged like at the gates of heaven or some shit. And I'm like, shut up. My God.
Aaron, you're going to be the first one to be thrown into hell. You and your extender.
Oh my God, the extender.
I'm not playing. It's going to be him holding on to the damn extender because Gabby ain't going to stay with him. She's just waiting for something better to come along.
Yep.
Mark my word.
Well, just like I told Waffles the other day, because I was in Waffles' box the other day. And just like I told Waffles the other day, y'all do y'all's thing. Y'all do it, and I'm sitting here ready for it. I mean, y'all are doing everything that you're supposed to be doing, and I'm glad somebody finally is doing something because I tried. I talked to 4 or 5 different authority people, and everybody said that it's just a misdemeanor. There's nothing nobody can do. You know, I got told that by all kinds of different authorities. And then I talked to my husband about it. I was like, what do you think we should do? He said, well, if she's not messing with you anymore, and as long as she's not talking about you anymore, he said, just leave it. And I was like, but why can't somebody do something? I said, if it was me, I'd have done got a slap on the wrist.
I don't
And
think it's too late to report that, Anna.
No, I think you've got a certain amount of years.
Yeah.
but
But
I mean,
I can just say this with my whole freaking chest. Here, let me. I look like shit, but whatever.
Oh, you know what's funny? They kept trying to turn my camera on when I was in Danny's box.
I'm gonna say this with my whole chest in my face. They fucked around and they won the prize of the best 3 girls to do this to. Okay, you guys done it. You got the best prize.
yep.
They should feel proud because they chose the right 3 ladies to do this to. They chose the right 3 ladies to. Clap to you, Gabby, because you got it this time, baby girl. You done it this time because I have 150,000% guaranteed that these 3 ladies are gonna stand tall and not let this down.
Nope. And there's a lot going on behind the scenes that we can't talk about. But just know, guys, she's not going to get away with this. She seems to think, oh, well, if I did this, why am I not in jail? It takes time. Don't you worry.
That's right. And you know what? The best way to do is to move in silence.
Yep.
You don't have to put a damn sock in your mouth or tape over your mouth.
And there's other people that
are.
are going to be going down with her. So there's that too.
I bet you I know one.
I think I know which ones.
Jessica.
Well, Brownie, I'm gonna hop out of the box and I'm gonna eat. I thank you for being there for me and forcing her to apologize.
Well, I just don't listen to the shit they said in the chat. Don't let it bother you. They're all idiots. Like I said, they're all dumb because they are.
And just know, Anna, if they're agreeing with it, you didn't do nothing wrong. If you guys did talk spicy, if there was an intimate relationship there, if there was whatever, it still does not justify for her taking pictures, okay?
Right.
That is something that unless you stood there and posed for her.
Well,
but
you can
still,
obviously tell in the picture that I wasn't. I mean, my whole.
But even if you did, that still does not justify her sharing the picture to anyone.
Yeah. See, I have never in my life ever since I gained weight, because I have hypothyroidism, I can't lose weight. Well, I can, but it takes a lot. I have finally lost 60 pounds. But um, at the time, that's when I was bigger. And I had never looked at my full body in a mirror before. I didn't want to. I didn't want pictures taken of me. If I took pictures with my daughter, she stood in front of me. But, you know, and then when I saw that for my full body picture for the first time, not to mention with no clothes on, that made me feel so disgusted because I looked so yuck. And
Well, I
being
know that you're
put it out
beautiful.
there for everybody to make fun of it. Look how fat she is, you know, and all this and that, and it hurt.
But look how beautiful you are. And no matter what anybody says or thinks, you're beautiful on the inside and the outside. And that makes a tremendous difference, for one, okay? For two, you are exactly the perfect way that God made you. Period. Period. So,
Sorry.
and see,
Sorry.
that makes a big difference when you're beautiful on the inside. It shows on the outside as well. So don't feel bad about yourself. And girl, look in the mirror and tell yourself how proud you are of yourself because you are a beautiful lady. So, I mean, don't let that slip away. But yeah, she didn't have the right to, even if you had given her pictures, she didn't have the right to show anybody. And she did that on purpose. So,
And
all
for
right,
some of
guys,
these people,
I'm
the
gonna
chat to
jump out of
come
here
in.
because I've got to go help my daughter-in-law and my son continue to paint because they're moving into their new house. I'm gonna go also spend some time with my grandbabies. I've got a 4-month-old granddaughter and a 3-year-old grandson with special needs, and I'm gonna go spend some time.
Yeah, girl, you go do that. And I'm gonna get off of here and I'm gonna try to
Yeah,
eat.
I'm gonna have to hop. Yeah, I gotta hop off here anyways. There's some stuff that we have to do today. So
Everybody in the chat, be careful. Be careful where you walk because it's always seen and
Be
always see.
careful who you trust. Be
I
careful who you trust.
I challenge everybody in the chat today. Here, I'm gonna do this. I want to challenge everybody in the chat today to go make one person smile that you don't care for. So then nobody can say that you're bullying because you're making somebody smile that you really don't care for.
I get so sick of that bully card. It's literally us reposting things they've said and done. It's like not fabricated. You know what I mean? Like it's annoying.
If it's bullying, I mean, you're posting stuff that they came out of their mouth. So
Yeah, exactly.
all right, everybody be careful.
I
Them
hope you
streets are
all have a
scary.
good day.
Everybody have a good
Bye.
day.
Bye, guys.